I think one of the most important lessons that I've learned is that if I want to seek change in whatever environment, which for me was for many years the business environment, there's always an area of influence that I can take. So I'm not so much dependent on the circumstances. And that was a powerful teaching, because what it showed me first is I can start with myself, which is also one of my lessons. Start with yourself. When I started with this, I was criticizing a lot around me, but then I found, wait a second, if I'm really honestly looking at myself, I'm not doing the things that I want to see changed. So I really tried, what if I change my own attitude, how I behave towards others? What if I'm really honest when I'm not doing that, and really trying to find a way to comply with my own values first. So that was the first thing. And then the other thing was to see opportunities, even if they are only small, tiny bits that I can change, which at first was, okay, maybe I cannot change the whole leadership in a company and the whole way we are behaving towards each other, but I can change how I behave towards others. I can change how I lead. And that's what I did. And what I found is it changed the outside. And that's for me also the essence of leadership, which is you lead by inspiration. You just inspire others by what you do and how you bring things into life. So it's more like the behavior and the way of being. If I embody that, it doesn't so much matter if that's my job to do it. I don't have to work for HR or be a consultant, coach, or whatever. I can be in my position, whatever that is, and do, bring these things to life. I can empower others in my job, no matter if it's my position to empower others. It's so interesting that the kind of work we're doing now is one-to-one embodiment of an agile work style. Agile uses the swarm and uses the co-creation, but if I'm not ready to let go of control and power, this real co-creation cannot be happening. So it means I have to understand the moments when I'm stepping into a power play again or taking control. And I'm saying this and it sounds all really cool, but I also know how hard it is. I want to emphasize this point that it's really about all of us being on a journey as practitioners, trying a new way of working and living with each other that takes time. And so it's really also important for us to have this honest conversation around it, rather than or having it sorted out already like after one workshop, which is not possible, right? It's more about like having that as, okay, that's our commitment towards this, and we are open for people to fail, to fall down, and to have an open space that is trustful enough that we say, okay, if someone fails, we're not shaming them, judging them, but we're staying in a compassionate place for each other. And that way, I think we can make an impact and we can change that.